Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your December 2023 weekly tarot reading. We are wrapping up 2023. I cannot believe it. But I'm going to take a look at your general what's going on around you, and then I'll take a look at love, the current person on your mind, any new love potential coming your way, and the potential and dynamics between you and each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know it helps my channel grow. And let's go. Let's take a look at your energies. If you hear any scruffling around in the background, it's my dogs. All right. So let's see Capricorn. Let's see you, the obstacle or opportunity this week. You're gonna like the energy underneath, though. I can see that. Four of Cups. All right. So that's you. That's showing you your obstacle. I mean, that's your energy. And then your opportunity or obstacle here. And we have the Hanged Man. Oh, you've got to make a choice this week. All right, the people around you, the Six of Swords. What you don't see coming, the Ace of Swords. All right, and we have advice for you this week. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right, so it's not a bad energy whatsoever. So, you know, we're wrapping up 2023 here, and it's about seeing things in a new perspective here, because this is maybe, you know, when I see the Six of Swords with the external world, there could be a lot going on, a lot of obstacles in your way, with, you know, travel, with communication. Obviously, we're in the retrograde, and it's in your sign. And you know, you've got this energy of the Four of Cups, just kind of like you want things to go your way. Maybe you've been feeling stuck for a while and you're not feeling fulfilled. You get a lot, maybe you're doing a bunch of things that you don't feel like, you know, you really want to do, but you know, you have to do it. We're wrapping up the year. The obstacle is the Hanged Man. So it can show that there's some sort of being in limbo or stagnancy, like you want something to change, but you don't know how to do it, or it's not moving fast enough for you. And we're seeing, though, the opportunity here is for you to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. Usually when things are not going fast enough for us, or they're not turning out exactly the way we wanted them to turn out, there's a reason behind it. And it's also a time period to look at where you've been putting your energies, right? And it is a shifting period. It's a transition period. All right, so I see externally the Six of Swords. So I do feel like this is just, you're going to pass right through this energy. Because of the Hanged Man here and you being in the Four of Cups, it feels as though like you're really going within. Like you wanted certain things to be a certain way, but they're not. But maybe you are this week starting to see how you can benefit from it, because the Six of Swords is showing you, you know, moving, because what you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, a sign, communication, the news, good news coming in. And so the Six of Swords is saying, you know, you see the way, right? You see a new direction. Things aren't going to turn out as bad as you thought, or, you know, maybe you are taking a left instead of having to take that right turn that you always take. And it's bringing you towards clarity. It's bringing you towards a new energy of the Ace of Swords. All right. And so you have the Six of Pentacles energy as advice, which is just a balance coming in. Just do what you've got to do to kind of get through this energy, get through the end of December, kind of putting in your, you know, what it is you're giving. Because remember, what you're giving, you get back, right? So things will come into a balance. Everything that you've been doing or going through has not been unseen. You know, it's just, it's karma in a sense for me. So what you have been putting, the hard work you've been doing, even though you may be feeling the Four of Cups, like, and this could be in love, this could be in work, this, you know, any area of your life, you know, you're just feeling stuck and feeling like, you know, this doesn't feel as fulfilling as I thought it would. And the Six of Pentacles is showing you that everything that you have put in will come back in. Sometimes things slow down. You have the Hanged Man position. We are in retrograde. Sometimes things slow down, but it doesn't mean that we're not getting to our destination. Things will pick up for you. And I have a feeling as we're going into January, I think a lot of zodiac signs, a lot of people are going to see why things slowed down during this period, so that we could plan during this time and plant the seeds of what we want going into December. So I do see that. And the Six of Pentacles also shows me that maybe a gift coming in that surprises you, maybe some finances, maybe a balance in your finances. Maybe that's the big shift that's going to happen. The Ace of Swords is good news regarding justice. And the overall energy you had for yourself here was the Justice card at the bottom. So that could be money coming in. Obviously, it could be business, something to do with business. It can do with divine love. It can do with a commitment. All right. Finally having clarity. Six of Pentacles is showing me somebody, it's equal give and take. It's like, maybe you've been given to something so much, or even given to the idea of a relationship or trying, and we see that it's coming back towards you with the Six of Pentacles. That's my universal pinata. It's what you seek is seeking you. What support you need is coming your way. But in the Four of Cups energy, sometimes we don't see that. We feel like the whole world's just against us, and we kind of close off and we hold on and we guard ourselves and protect ourselves, and we become kind of distant from other people or distant from even ourselves at this point. But in this deck, it shows, you really kind of going within and desire and fulfillment. And you're seeing some sort of message or clarity come in for you by the end of the year. All right. So justice, we do see Ace of Swords and the Justice. So that's a major breakthrough in the energies that you've been feeling. So when I'm doing my readings, I always talk in energies, and the energy of being stuck and stagnant. And then you see the Ace of Swords. You're seeing a major breakthrough shift in how you've been feeling so far, to maybe you won't see an abundance of stuff changing in your life right away, but you will feel differently and you will shift into this. You'll see signs and have a different perspective with that Hanged Man. All right. So let's see love for you. Let's see love for you and the current person on your mind. All right, spiritual. All right, so this is the love energy around you. Some of you really just want that spiritual type of connection. You're a spiritual person. It's what brings you to tarot too. It's not just the messages and what's going to happen. It's, there's a side to you that delves into that, and you're looking, you're wanting, and this could be the Four of Cups. Maybe you're bored and discontent with the options that you've been, up against, right? You've been seeking fulfillment in relationships that you were used to, comfortable with, ones that you've had in the past, and you're starting to realize with the Four of Cups maybe that it's not what you're looking for. It's not what you're seeking. All right. You can buy me all the things you want, but if there's no deep connection, there's no deep spiritual connection there, you're going to eventually, the shiny things are just not going to look as good as they did the first, couple months or the first week or two. So it's like you're looking for something less superficial, deeper in a relationship. The thing is, this says your spiritual journey is beginning. It's about to begin. And I said, ding. And it was 11:11 when I was talking about your spiritual journey beginning. So there's a synchronicity there for you, 11:11 and spiritual journey beginning. So for many of you, you may be finally, as we're wrapping up December, focusing on what it is you truly need. And you may be, with that Hanged Man, seeing love differently, seeing people differently, and not judging from the surface level, because it's not, or judging by what attracted you, the past couple of years. You're attracted to something different. And so it's going to taking a step back and looking at your relationships a little bit different, and the people that come into your life, and allowing them to open up, and so you can see beneath the surface before you jump in or get emotionally invested. Your spiritual journey is about to begin, and you have the Ace of Swords. So this could also be talking about, in the Six of Swords, external people. There could be somebody traveling to you. There could be somebody who's leaving a situation, or you and another person are getting over frustration or argument or something, and you're deciding that things need to change. Right? Something needs to change here, because maybe your person, if you are currently dealing with somebody, is also feeling like the stress of the gameplay and the monotony, the noise, the arguing. They don't want that anymore either. Their souls want something a little more. They want more depth in their relationship as well too. So if you haven't, obviously I'm going to get into the new person on your mind. We do see with the spiritual journey beginning and the Ace of Swords is you either, one, may be seeing clearly what's missing from your relationship or what's missing in relationships in general. And you may be meeting somebody with that Six of Pentacles. That's an offer, somebody who's mutually wants the same thing. All right. But it's all about allowing it to unfold and being able to see things from a different perspective. So you might be currently starting to see, or you're talking to somebody that could eventually be a long-term potential spiritual connection. But they might, I want to say, because of the Six of Pentacles, you might have to see past certain things with this person in order to get to the core of who they really are. And so your old version might judge certain things and brush it off the table and be like, but look at how far you've gotten with your old way of thinking and in your relationships. So we all got to change. So there could be something about seeing your person differently this week, seeing past certain things that that no longer serve you. They're more superficial. And I'm not talking about things that are hurtful or harmful or anything like that. But knowing that when we can see past those things, you and your person may actually have a very deep connection or find yourself delving deeper into your connection. All right, so let's see your person. Capricorn's person. The current person on your mind can be anybody. I do the new person potential for those of you that do not want anything to do with the past person, if you get triggered by that. This is just the current person on your mind and whatever comes through. So your person, the Nine of Cups. All right, their obstacle, letting down their guards. All right. They may be very protective of themselves. The way they view you, the Seven of Materials, the Seven of Pentacles. You're in the potential Eight of Cups. The outcome, Temperance card. All right. And we have the Five of Cups overall energy. So obviously the Five of Cups as the overall energy is showing regret or not feeling fulfilled, but we see though, and we have the Ace of Inspirations underneath it. We see somebody who's maybe lost their spark or just doesn't feel very passionate or feels like they're holding back. They may be holding back their passion because of the Five of Cups. Now we have you, the Four of Cups, them the Five of Cups. So there is an energy between the two of you of keep comparing or looking at the past. This person needs to get over the past, all right? It's crying over spilt milk. It's time for the Six of Cups, right? And the same goes with you, Capricorn. You're stuck in your ways. Right? The Four of Cups shows me somebody who holds back and wants things their way because you're so afraid of getting hurt, or you've been so unfulfilled in the past. We get to a point in relationships where we're like, I know what I don't want, I know what I need, but I'm not open to what I don't even know could come because I'm so afraid of change or anything different because of what's happened in the past. There may be an energy here with the Five of Cups that it's just feeling a little bit blue, feeling, feeling like certain things did, both of you, certain things didn't turn out a way you wanted them to. But you have this energy here with your person as the Nine of Cups. Could be a very watery energy. Somebody who's deeply emotional. Your person's deeply emotional. They want fulfillment. They want to be taken care of. They want to take care of themselves. They want to be able to give. They want to be fulfilled. They do want a relationship. But the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands here in reverse and the Emperor card upright is showing me somebody who's afraid to get started or afraid to move forward out of fear. It's like they're holding back their passion. They're holding back their desires, which is very strong desires because the Nine of Cups is here. So in one aspect, the Five of Cups is showing somebody who's still, moping over the past or crying over the loss that they've had. And this card to me isn't like grieving is grieving, right? But sometimes we get to a point where we've gotten so used to just being in that energy, but we know that we're past it and we should move forward. That's the Five of Cups to me. We're ready for new love. We're ready to move forward. We're ready, but it's become a pattern, and we've gotten so used to just focusing on the past so much. The Nine of Cups is somebody who is really deeply emotional, and they may be hiding it. They might not be letting you know how emotional they are, especially with the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands and their obstacle and opportunity. This is a chance for them to really open up and speak up to you and tell you how they feel and being honest. They're guarded though. They have their walls up. So it's like peeling away layers of an onion. The more comfortable this person feels, the Nine of Cups, the more they'll let down their guards. They see you as the Seven of Pentacles. Obviously, Seven of Pentacles to me is worth the investment with the rest of these cards here. Like, maybe you're invested in them. Maybe you do. Maybe they feel like you do a little more. You have the Six of Pentacles, then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can be like you're doing sometimes too much to try and get to something you want. And we don't need to do that much. The Six of Pentacles is perfect. It's a balance. The Seven of Pentacles can be, I want to find my way around a certain problem, so I'm going to keep trying to find ways. And like that's when we end up exerting our energy when we don't need to. All right. So they could see there's a challenge between the two of you. You got the sevens here. So there's something happening in this relationship in order for you guys to find common ground. You want things the way you want things. This person is still, they're closer than you think to love, to wanting to be in a relationship, but they're sensing something that may remind them of their past. And they're holding back with the Seven of Wands. And so it's bringing up a challenge. Maybe they want you to pull back a little bit. All right. Or, for some of you, it could be the other way around. Maybe they do want you to put forth a little bit more effort. But this card also shows me that have patience with them. Things are unfolding. The Seven of Wands is they've got a lot of guards up. And every time a guard goes up, if you push too hard at it, this person will put their guard back up. They don't want to get they're emotional people. They could be a water sign. What you don't see coming is that the Eight of Cups is here. And I love that energy because you go from the sevens, which can be a very frustrating energy to be in. And you go to the eight, which is moving forward, finally seeing action, finally evolving. So you're seeing this relationship evolve to the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Cups, which could turn into a very fulfilling relationship for you and this person. But your advice is the Temperance card with this relationship. It would be Sagittarius energy, allowing things to unfold and finding balance. So finding balance in the Six of Pentacles and the Temperance card doesn't mean you do more all the time or you try harder. It's matching energies. So if somebody is pulling back a little bit, you know, you kind of feel the energy out. And so if it's a 60-40 or it's a 70-30 or if it's a 50-50, you know, you're just always trying to gauge the relationship of where it's going. And if somebody is resistant, that tells you when somebody's resisting you, it means you're pushing too hard. So you ease up and you allow this person in. And the same thing goes for you. I'm just looking at it from their perspective. Same thing goes for you. If you feel pressured, when we feel pressure, that's when the 7 of Wands comes up for a lot of us. We either back away, guard ourselves, block, push people away, or we step up and we end up getting assertive and we end up saying things or lashing out of intensity, out of frustration. So there has to be a balance here of energies between you and this person. And it is a very spiritual connection. So it's teaching you yourself too. The Temperance card talks about having a balance within yourself. And as we're in these spiritual connections, when we can jive and do a dance like that with another soul, that's where the journey begins. And that's where the trust happens. Because it's not all about, you know, you just needing trust. It's about your person too. We all reflect each other. We all have the same energies. So you may have trust issues. You may want things the way you want things because of your past, but your person does too. And the two of you seem like you could really match well together with that Temperance card. Divine union, by just understanding each other a little bit more and opening up a little bit more to one another. All right, so let's see the new person potential on my Capricorn's mind. New person potential on Capricorn's mind. Oh, yeah, Scorpio just came out. Very transformative relationship. So again, we're picking up on that spiritual. So you might be meeting somebody that's meant to. Remember, when you hear these cool words like transformation and spiritual, I don't know if you've seen those funny memes where it's like you have this vision of spiritual, like, oh, it's this dancing through fields of daisies. Spiritual means it's going to be deep, and it's going to bring up emotional wounds, and it's going to, you have to do the work. It's not like, it's not as fun as, you know, it can be very deep and fulfilling. But that Death card showing up shows that this could be a person coming into your life that really could test you. All right, we have the 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So potential family together, long-term relationship. You got the 9 of Cups, the last cards we just got, the 10 of Cups. You got the Hanged Man, though. Again, so the Hanged Man is coming up twice. So it will be about seeing things from a different perspective, especially if this new person, they could be going through a major change in their life. The Death card, they could be ending something really big in their life. These are major arcana. This isn't like, I'm changing, you know, my style of clothes today. I feel like looking this way and not the other way I've been doing for the past 2 years. This is big change in your life. They could have been going through a major ending and they want a new beginning and they want to take things a little bit slow. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a different perspective, just like I said at the beginning of the reading with you, whereas this could be somebody that might seem not like your typical, or you're finding things about this person, or it's just you want things the way you want things, and this person isn't always going to do it the way you want to do things, and that's where you make the change in your life to adapt and be flexible to somebody else. We're changing paradigms. We're changing relationship dynamics. We're wanting spiritual relationships. We've got to look at things a little bit deeper and different. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces. But this person is going to challenge you to see things from a different perspective. Right, we have the 9 of Materials, where this person views you. They're very attracted to your independence. They're very attracted to your esteem. They feel like you're very confident, very well put together. Maybe you're very successful, or you have the potential, or you're working towards it. very grounded in a lot of ways. They really do see the potential, the Nine of Pentacles with you. They might even sense a sense of freedom with you, in the sense that you both are pretty stable, pretty well off maybe, and this is something you guys can build. You know, they can see a future with you with that Nine of Pentacles, because next is Ten of Pentacles, not that far ahead. It's like the two of you really could work together and be successful. All right, and I have the Page of Materials, the Page of Pentacles for advice. So I am seeing it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's definitely water and earth energy for you, Capricorn, and this new person. They come up with these qualities. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, it doesn't matter. It's showing me water and fire. I mean, water and earth. And what that means is the qualities of this person is very emotional, very romantic, very deep, but very grounded and very stable and very practical. So the two energies that I admire, it's very, very stable for long term. So the Page of Materials is saying, take your time to get to know this person and make sure this person's getting to know you. They may want to slow things down, begin in stages, you know, they may want to slow things down and really understand you, really get to know you. They may come off as less assertive or more cautious, not very fiery at first, because they're protecting their emotions. But remember, the Page of Pentacles for me is somebody that you have no idea what's behind that curtain. You have no idea. You could be judging people by what you think, what you've gone through. You could be trying to analyze, and I'm an analyzer. And yet, when people do that to me, and then they start to get to know me, over and over and over, people are so shocked by what's behind the scenes. And that's something I bring out there into connections with other people. People don't throw all their cards on the table. And this person's not throwing all their cards on the table. They might be testing you for their own reasons, the same reasons that you might be testing this person. So that's what I've got, the Ten of Cups, potential for long-term relationship with this person. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. See if I can get... I'm going to try these two combinations of the cards to see what I get here. Now, the Aries through Pisces is a hit or miss, all right? These cards, the messages may not always resonate, especially if you're dealing with a new person. It's just fun to do, and people like this part. So the rest of the reading is the most important. Don't put as much weight on this part. Let me see if I can get something for you guys. And oftentimes this could be more for those of you that are going through a complicated situation with somebody, or a past person. Aries. All right. They're coming in with an apology. They want you to forgive and forget, but they're with you for the wrong reasons. So keep that in mind. They could be with you for stability or support. Taurus. They can't ignore the signs they're receiving any longer. They want to be with you. They're about to take a risk to be with you. The Taurus says go. When they say go, they're in it for the long haul. Gemini. All right. Their mind and heart always come back to you, but intimacy isn't the same as it used to be. You've changed a lot. Cancer. Triggers affect the ability to trust. They're in a good headspace now. They're in a much better headspace now, your Cancer. But the triggers between the two of you kind of reflect what I was just saying in this reading. The guards come up quick with you too. Leo, they're working on healing, and you feel like home to them. So they're on their own spiritual path. They're trying to heal their wounds, and they feel very comfortable with you. Virgo, there's intense chemistry in your connection, and they keep an eye on you online. They're always looking you up. Libra, no more games. They have goals. Their heart is telling them to just do it. So Libra's ready to jump in and go for it. Scorpio, Scorpio is different from your usual types, and Scorpio came up here in your new person reading. All right, but they just need a little bit more time to figure things out. So they need you to go a little bit slower. I'm Scorpio. That's a Scorpio energy. You gotta move slow sometimes. You think Taurus is slow. Sagittarius, stagnancy is affecting your love life. They just weren't ready for you. All right, so go a little bit slower with Sagittarius too. Things might be shifting with that relationship. Capricorn, this is you also. Refusing to let go is pointless. What is yours will return, or what is yours is meant to be with you will be with you. All right. Another Capricorn is more affected than you know. All right. But just let it go a little bit and let them come back. Aquarius, you're at the point of no return. The end is near, but your Aquarius is saying we will be together again soon, but you're almost over it. Pisces, they are trying hard to earn your love. They feel like they screw up every time they're around you, and honestly have no idea how to fix it or what to do. But they're trying so hard to earn your love. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Make sure to leave comments. I'd love to hear if it resonates, and take care.